On today's episode of PressThis, we don't know the URL to our own website.
That's not good. We got to get that fixed. And we're also going to talk about Simple Photon Photos, our mastermind plan to steal Instagram traffic.
Coming at you right now. Tune in.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of PressThis, a special announcement of our new plugin, Simple Photon Photos. I'm your host, Matt.
And I'm Dan.
I almost said I was Dan for a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Dan, our set is changing. We've got new tables, but this table's going to go. We got new mics.
Heil.
Woo!
Heil microphones.
Professional stuff here. So if you want to follow more of our awesome content, slocumstudio.com/subscribe or /blog to follow the blog. Like us on Twitters, on Google+, and I'm really sick of Facebook. You can like us there if you want, but I don't really check that anymore.
I'm not going to be on there, so don't.
So let's take a look at Simple Photon Photos, developed, designed, coordinated by our own Scott Souza, who can't join us today because he's busy developing the next version of this.
Absolutely.
Simple Photon Photos, what is it?
It is a photo editor that works with the Photon add-on for the Jetpack plugin. So you download a Jetpack, one of the most popular plugins available. If not, is it the most popular plugin at this point?
I believe it.
On WordPress? Yeah, it makes sense. It's beautiful. It has all kinds of great functions. Once you have Jetpack and you have their new Photon plugin, which basically loads images off their servers, it's a really quick way to serve images. I'm using it on 3.5. You're using it on 3.4 still?
I haven't upgraded my blog yet to 3.5.
Right. So on 3.5, it's very, very smartly included. Right when you're in a post or page, you go to the Insert Media section, and when you click on the photo you want to edit, there's that new sidebar. On that sidebar, you'd have your traditional title, alt text, all those other things that are always there. But right below them now, you'll notice, and we'll show it here, I'm sure, we'll have the Photon API, and that is our plugin at work. Basically allowing you to tweak all kinds of things. You can adjust the width of the photo, the height of the photo. You can resize the photo in general, in resolution. You can have it fit your screen or fit the display that's going on, the blog that's going on. And then there's a whole kinds of things you can do to actually play around with the photo as it's being served, which is really cool.
Right, and I'd just like to point out the options that are included, the new options that are included. We've linked them to the actual Photon documentation.
Right.
So what are we doing with this plugin? It's like Instagram filters for WordPress.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's kind of what Photon is all about. If you start diving into and reading it, we did another episode previously on Photon when it was released in Jetpack.
Right.
You can, change the colors, the contrast, the brightness, sizes. You can do all kinds of stuff with your image that you upload to your WordPress.org site, and then the .com Jetpack site plugin will actually serve that image up instead of your own blog does. So it speeds up photos. It's a content delivery network. And then you can also tweak these settings.
That's awesome.
It's got some built-in filters.
Absolutely.
We might be doing some filters too, which would be really cool.
Yeah, so look out Instagram.
Yeah.
And you know what? We won't sell your photos either.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a low blow, Dan.
Yeah.
Low blow.
So we have Gaussian, we have your blurs, we have your embossing, we have your black and white, your grayscale stuff, your sepia tones, things like that.
Yep.
Really cool.
We're going to this is still an alpha release. We just wanted to get it out the door and get people to start trying it. So we'd love your feedback. SimplePhotonPhotos.com.
Yeah.
I believe is the website that we're running
if
with.
not, we're going to have something posted up there for it. Yeah.
You can also leave feedback and ratings on the Extend plugin directory page. Any support issues and stuff like that, we will definitely handle it as fast as we can.
And we'll provide the link below for you.
So we're running on, it's compatible with 3.4. It doesn't look as pretty as 3.5. There might be some minor bugs, but do let us know. No image preview yet.
Yep, working on it though.
Working on it. Scott's working on it. We've got some other folks working on it so that we can, you can see that image change in a live
live view, as opposed to seeing it as a current state. When you look at it, you go into the preview the post, and it will show you what the image looks like with that effect. But that being said, the stuff is pretty self-explanatory when you look at the sidebar, so you kind of have an idea of what it's going to look like anyway.
Right. So there you have it. Simple Photon Photos, our second or third plugin from the studio.
Absolutely. Download it now.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Right
Thanks a lot. This has been another PressThis episode. We will be back next week doing the membership stuff again, continuing on with that. I run my own podcast, mattreport.com, where I interview folks who make a living using WordPress, and I'm going to get Pippin Williamson and Jason Coleman, the two guys that we put head-to-head on the last PressThis, to come on, and we might do some kind of slugfest, I think, right on YouTube.
Let's do it right in the studio.
Yeah, that'd be great. So do come check out the website, slocumstudio.com/subscribe/blog. Check us out. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.